Let's take a look at these points with 12 races to go. Abe Lincoln, Honest Abe up there. Sanford and Son, Jesus, Ben Bailey. You can read, you know the names, you know everything going on. Tango needs some DNS from these big names. So it's hard to remember these names, but if it pops up, we'll remember them. Let's remember Sig Hansen's name. Sig Hansen, kind of sneaky good. Clifford, the Big Red Dog, 2 wins this season. Had a good finish at Pocono recently, so he's looking good. Jimi Hendrix was up front at where was that? Pocono, I think, or Brickyard, I can't remember, folks. And Mona Lisa there, we'll talk about Mona Lisa. Things have kind of taken a turn in that regard. I was giving her the business and stuff. We'll talk about that, folks. But the talk of the town right now is Tango Spooner Jr. Everywhere we go, every town we go to, people are going nuts. Women are going crazy for Tango right now. He's 554 points back, started off this second half of the season with 2 straight wins. But he lost 21 points to Abraham Lincoln there at the Brickyard, so he's got to regroup. And again, we got to hope for DNFs from these big dogs up at the top of the standing. All right, folks, Tango Spooner Jr. getting ready to attack his qualifying lap. He almost completed 1 qualifying lap, but as he came under this bridge on his previous attempt, ladies started throwing their panties onto the track, and he drove over them, he got loose driving over the panties, and NASCAR made the decision to allow him to reattempt his qualifying lap. This is his hot lap, brought to you by Oscar Mayer Hot Wieners, as he flies through the S's. And ladies, you're wasting your time throwing your panties onto the track for Tango, because Sydney Sweeney was seen in the infield this week leading up to the race. Tango invited her to the race, and some tabloids are here. Pretty sure they are an item. So sorry ladies, Tango is taken. What a come up for Tango. That's what happens when you win two straight races in the Winston Cup Series. All right, Tango, we're looking for a 114 and change here. He's had a pretty good lap up to this point, kind of messed up these final 2 turns, or that second to last turn after that long straight was kind of wild. What did he get here? A 114.307, not the pole, but that's going to be close, folks. That is going to be close. ESPN, the worldwide leader in motorsports coverage and NASCAR, welcome you to the picturesque twists and turns of Watkins Glen International, where 39 of the best stock car drivers in the universe are set to do battle. There's been a party atmosphere all week leading up to today's event, with hot chicks and dudes camping out in the infield, doing hard drugs and listening to rock music. It's the summer of love here in the Finger Lakes region, and they wait all year for today. It's the Bud at the Glen. Let's check out this starting grid. Look who's on the front row. O.J. Simpson, the pole position. Tango starting on the outside of him in row 1. Tango, put him in the wall. Take him out of this race. Maybe later on when everything isn't congested. Or you can take him out and then you would take out Jesus and Ben Bailey, the big points names there right behind him. It's your pick. I mean, it's your decision. This is your world. We're just living in it. Because, I mean, you're unbelievable that you've been able to land Sydney Sweeney. Not sure if you guys have done it yet or not. That's something we'll have to discuss sometime. Mona Lisa, we'll talk about Mona Lisa. She's sitting there P22. It turned out she was using me this whole time. We'll talk about it. But we made love, and then she's been ghosting me ever since. And I've gotten the lowdown on what's happening there. We'll talk about it, folks. I don't want to bring my personal life into this hot Winston Cup racing. And then you see Elvis Presley there starting P39. He was all shook up on his qualifying lap. Got loose there in the inner loop. So he's starting there dead last. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Tango. That was the longest pace lap of all time. We're not doing it again, so Behave yourself. He takes out Wonder Woman in turn 1. She's had that coming, folks. Ben Bailey may have been collected as well. That's not Tango's fault, folks. We're not restarting this thing. All right, Tango. Just take stock of where you're at right now. You're sitting P2. There's no reason to fly through the inner loop. Take your time, get through the carousel, and you'll be in good shape. Looks like you and O.J. Simpson are already pulling away from Jesus there. And folks, Abraham Lincoln, the big points team, starting near the tail end of the field. Maybe he got collected in that wreck as well. We can only hope. And yeah, Mona Lisa will start mid-pack. Yeah, it did turn out she was using me this whole time. She knew I could paint. And once I painted her and I changed it to where she had bigger boobs and she was smiling, that's given her that changed her self-esteem and everything. And the guy on the bridge from that Scream painting, he's here this weekend, and she was nice about it. She came up to me and just said, hey, it was fun, but I love this guy. So, Andre, I'm heartbroken. Yet again. It's no big deal, because that all started from Garth Brooks. We were at that seafood place, and he bet me that I couldn't give her the business, but I fell in love with her over the course of the whole thing. And I guess I deserve it. I don't know. But it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved What? It's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. That's a motto I live by. Yeah, checking out the collateral damage on that early wreck. Ben Bailey and Wonder Woman are a lap down right now. And, it sucks Ben Bailey got collected in there, but they had no patience going into 1. They had 0 patience. It felt like Tango was able to, slow her up there, but Wonder Woman was on a mission. And she's a babe. I mean, she's just a beautiful woman, but she doesn't know how to drive a stock car, apparently. Anyway. We got 26 hot laps here. Pit window about lap 13 or 14, so we're only going to get 1 pit stop. We'll see what Tango does here with O.J. Simpson.
Yep. Thanks, Andre. Yeah, not my fault. If it was a short qualifying lap or a pace lap, yeah, I'd restart, but that was a racing deal. That wasn't me screwing up. And a win is in the cards here. And yeah, I didn't artificially sweeten this to give myself a better chance to win. Because in the Ricky Rudd season, we started near the front, and it's really 90% of the battle is staying on the track and not spinning out in the inner loop. Because Ricky Rudd did that twice, or I did that twice in the Ricky Rudd season. But this difficulty is awesome when you're up here battling for the lead, because I just ran a 1:14.1, which is pretty good, relatively speaking, to what I can do. And I'm still just barely holding on here. And yeah, I would love to take out O.J. Simpson but I need him. I need him to take those points away from, especially because Jesus is right here. It's nice that Ben Bailey got collected in that Wonder Woman thing, but because he's up there in the points, but Jesus is right here. And I mean, if I can win this and Jesus stays second, I break into the 400s points-wise behind the leader, which would be great, but I don't know. Where did Abe Lincoln shake out? I don't have time to see that. Ideally, O.J. Simpson has a bad lap or two here, and I can take home a win. But yeah, I've been... Oh, God. But yeah, with this random point system and everything, I think one of my miscues in calculating everything is how those traditional seasons go. Is I'll start mid-pack and I'll always be in contention for a top 10 because I'm better than 75% of the field, you know, just because of the tiers of the rating system we use for that. But here it's just a whole different thing. That if I want to get top 10s, because the whole basis of the point system in my handicap is me getting whatever I got in the Ricky Rudd season, 22, 23 top 10s in 30 races. That's what I got to do this season, and it hasn't. That's probably one of the big blind spots, I guess, in my system. There's really no good way to fix that other than to be good. OJ pulling away from me a little bit here. Man, I remember when NASCAR... I forget what actually... I played NASCAR 2. I never really played NASCAR 99. Didn't play NASCAR 3 or 4 because I started messing around on a console by then. But then I remember getting NASCAR Racing 2003 and... Turn 9. That's got to be coming up here. Yeah, but playing NASCAR Racing 2003 for the first time and there not being a wall in the inner loop and stuff at Watkins Glen, I thought that was the coolest shit ever. You may have noticed the cars look a little bit different because I'm back to the original Papyrus body instead of the GP Laps kind of modified body where, I don't know, I'm just giving it a different look here, trying things out. I want to experiment with the 3DFX wrappers, which I've never really dug into because... Although I should, and put documentation on the site about that and what's better, pros and cons of them and whatnot. There was a lot to talk about in the intro, and I forgot a lot of things I wanted to talk about. I changed the look of the cockpit a little bit. I have a black tachometer there, and you know. Sydney Sweeney is cheering on Tango this race, so she gave him a little good luck token to put in his car. But But yeah, if you watch the Brickyard, wait a minute, I'm really closing on OJ here. If you watch the Brickyard race, you probably noticed in the replays, like the big replays showing all the cars, it was kind of laggy. It was kind of, jumpy and buggy. And I think it has a lot to do with it being the Brickyard, not a traditional track that came with the game, but also the GP Laps body, which is great. It's fantastic. But I'm just experimenting to see if I can get better. I don't know. I might make a video here if I want to take a day or two off from racing down the stretch here. I might make a video comparing the two to see which one's better. Yeah, if I take out OJ, so be it, but see, I gained on him through the S's last time, too. Oh, man, that was a great... well, that's why. It was a great S's. My engine was peaking there going into the inner loop. It rarely gets that loud. Yeah, we're pulling away from Jesus a little bit. We got 3 laps left on this run. Yeah, and all these cars are equal. And it's still sticking out in my head how at Pocono, Clifford fell off. Megan Thee Stallion was able to get around him, and then me and Jesus were able to close in on him. I just want to know how often the game will look at the ratings and be like, okay, for the next X amount of laps, he'll be running slower. Or and try to figure out how many laps that calculation is. It might just be random. Every 20 seconds it grabs a number. I don't know. I really don't think there's a way to tell. Short of, decompiling the game or something. I don't know. All right, Queen, Elvira's showing P3 right now. Does that mean, uh-oh, Jesus, okay. We'll take a look at the replay. Let's not mess up this turn. So far, we have Ben Bailey, that's probably way back at the tail end of the field now, after the wreck with Wonder Woman. We have Abe Lincoln. We'll try to find where he is. Although the standings have probably been cycling through a little bit this race. And then Jesus. I'm guessing Jesus fell off and DNF'd. Because he is not on that first page of the standings anymore. Unless he pitted. Unless he pitted just a lap early. But I don't think he would have. Should be about that time for those standings to auto scroll or whatever. All right, OJ acting funny, probably pitting here. I'm going to stay out and lead a lap just in case. Yeah. I'm definitely getting a lap led there.
We are now at the point. You're in first.
I better be. This will all come down to my pit stop here. See if we can get ahead of OJ. But if I can catch up to OJ, I'm spinning him out because he's a murderer. That's the murderer's clause in our Winston Cup Series rules. All right, there's the standings, just in time for them not to really be reflective of the current running order. I'm 90% sure Jesus DNF'd.
Auto brake is now turned on.
Yep.
Watch your speed, watch your speed.
There's
now.
Jesus right in front of me here in his
Keep it on
stall.
4,000.
Babe Ruth, Ben Bailey. Okay, Mike Hatt, a big points name showing way down there, but that might be. No, that would have already cycled through. Where's Sanford and Son?
Go, 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 go.
Let's go.
Watch your speed now. Keep it on 4,000. 4,000.
Where's Sanford and Son? Oh, he's sitting P2 right now. He somehow got out ahead of O.J. Simpson? That's what it's showing.
Watch your speed now.
Come on. Yeah, we'll take a look, though.
Auto brake
I should be
is now
coming out here
turned
with the
on.
lead. I don't hear any cars. Oh, I see him.
You're racing the car behind you.
Okay, that's OJ behind me, so I don't. Oh, I'm gonna let him go.
Car on the left. Clear.
I'm not throwing my race away in the inner loop.
That car behind you. 4 position.
Plus, I can now try to spin him out.
We're running second.
So yeah, I had an excellent pit stop. I'm curious to see what happened. Why Sanford and Son was showing P2 or P1 even before all that.
All right, folks. After 14 of 26 laps here at the butt of the Glen, where did Sanford and Son shake out? Who cares about anything else going on right now? Sanford and Son started sitting P20. We've lost Jesus and Beethoven. I guess we lost Beethoven during pit stops, something or other. Ben Bailey and Wonder Woman got collected in that early wreck. But we got O.J. Simpson, Tango, Razor Ramon, Elvira, and Rafael Barba in the top 5, 6 through 10. Sig Hansen, points name. Columbus, Elmer Fudd, Churchill, and Pocahontas rounds out the top 10. Folks, this is a hectic, not a lot of hot racing action there from Tango's in-car camp, but the tension and the pressure of trying to win this Winston Cup is off the charts. Like you can probably feel it through your TV screen right now, folks. But yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, when we come back from commercial, Tango isn't in the in the sand trap or whatever, going down into one. I don't know. If he spins out OJ, we'll cut back into the action and show that for you, folks. So stay tuned.
Ally McBeal is having an online affair.
Computer sex.
Wait till she finds out who it's with.
Christopher.
Mom?
Mom?
Can you say busted?
Oh my God, I had computer sex with a 16-year-old.
Was it a big computer or a little Palm Pilot?
An all-new Ally McBeal, 9/8 Central tomorrow on Fox.
Welcome back, folks, here on ESPN Speed World, the running of the Bud at the Glen. We got 7 laps left. Razor Ramon almost took out Tango coming back from commercial. Tango survived it. You probably saw that hot action from the Pennzoil copter cam flying high above this road course here in Watkins Glen, New York. Amelia Earhart at the controls there of the copter cam. as Tango navigates the inner loop. Special treat for you folks. Mic'd up this race. We have country music legend Garth Brooks there sitting back P20, P19 or whatever. He's racing Megan the Stallion. Garth Brooks. Andre the Giant with ESPN Speed World. Do you have a copy?
Hey, yeah, Andre, man. Southern accent here. Yeah, I got a copy.
All right, yeah, I'm guessing this is Garth Brooks. So, Garth Brooks, you know, he had that huge concert in Central Park. Big name in country music. What do you think of the current state of country music?
Well, I think the women are still doing a pretty good job, you know. They're singing about broken hearts and, you know, boyfriends cheating on them and everything. Carrie Underwood, Before He Cheats, good song there. Lainey Wilson's got some good songs. But the boys are a letdown. The boys, all they do is sing about trucks and beer and dogs and women in short shorts and everything. Like, you know, we get it. Sing about something else. Like I sang that song, Calling Baton Rouge. Just a good jam, actually a good story being told there. And then Thunder Rolls was about the guy finding he's cheating on his wife and everything. But, I mean, how many songs can you have about your truck and your dog, you know? Like, it's getting stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point there, Garth. You haven't been doing too well this season. You know, with our other point system, you were slated to be a top 10 driver all season. But, you know.
Hey, is this Andre?
Yeah, who's this?
It's me, Chris. It's Chris.
Chris? Who's Chris?
It's me, Chris Gaines.
Oh, man, you're in there too?
Yeah. Oh, I've been waiting all season to talk to you. You're such a big, strong man. I bet you're like sweating up there right now. And do you have your shirt on?
Actually, no, I have my shirt off. And thank you, actually. Yeah, I've been going through some recent heartbreak. I mean, it's nice to feel wanted there, you know?
Oh, yeah. I think after the race, we should, I don't know, just get a hotel room. We should get a hotel room and, I don't know, just watch, watch TV or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll get back to you. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, you know? Just have some, you know, male companionship and talk about manly stuff. I'll do that, yeah. Hey, thanks, Chris. And thanks, Garth. Hey, folks, we have 4 laps to go here. Let's see what's going on the track. Tango. Still trying to track down O.J. Simpson. And we're reaching the end of this race here, but a programming note. Stay tuned after the race for the world television premiere of The Edge, starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin. Alec Baldwin, they're on a plane and it crashes, and Anthony Hopkins finds out he realizes Alec Baldwin's cheating on his wife. Or, no, he's cheating. His wife is cheating on him with Alec Baldwin. And the guy from Oz is in that movie too. The guy in the wheelchair from Oz is in that movie. He was Mercutio in Romeo and Juliet as well. And they have to fight a bear that's always coming after them. And basically they hate each other. Anthony Hopkins knows the secret of the affair, but they need each other to get out of the wilderness and survive. And they kill the bear at the end, but I forget what happens after that. The guy from Romeo and Juliet and Oz, he dies. A bear kills him. But, you know, just watch the movie and find out for yourself, folks. That's The Edge. At the conclusion of our racing action here on ESPN Speed World. All right, we'll send it to Tango. He's just setting OJ up here, getting ready to pass him and take home his third win in, 4 races or something? Tango.
Yep, thanks, Andre. Yes, I am. Now, I know what the fans want. All the women in the stands, they want me to take OJ out. But I'm afraid to. Like, I don't want to take him out and spin myself out and ruin this unbelievable points day. But either way, he's not winning the race. We're not letting O.J. Simpson win. And again, any points he takes, we need him to have as good a finish as possible to take away points from any other cars that are up there in the point system, you know? Man, Razor Ramon scared the piss out of me coming out of commercial. I was cruising. I'm like, okay, this lap, I'll come back from commercial, talk up, whatever I decided to talk about. And then just as I started to come back and I broke down into turn 1, Razor Ramon had this unreal run. Tell you what, this is the second race in a row where I haven't really made a pass. All right, am I going to die? Now I'm trying to size him up here. What?
All right, folks, we break into the race coverage for we got some breaking news here. We have unconfirmed reports that O.J. Simpson has killed his ex-wife and her friend/lover, and he suspected of it. And the police, he was supposed to come in for questioning, and the police, he didn't come in, and so the police found him, and O.J. Simpson decided to just take off and try to get away from him. And that's the pictures you're seeing right now here from the KPNS helicopter, the action chopper. You can see the police there trying to keep up with OJ. Looks like they're trying to get around OJ. Are they trying to box him in? Maybe this might be some kind of unorthodox police maneuver here. I think they're going to try to box him in. OJ's going to get around him, but police are trying to be careful here because this is a residential area and they're trying not to cause any accidents, trying to keep all the residents safe. They only have about 1 minute and 20 some seconds to catch him here. And of course, O.J. Simpson, the legendary USC Trojan running back, and also a legendary NFL quarterback with the Buffalo Bills, and has had the mediocre acting career afterward. Police are having trouble trying to catch him here. They only have about 35-40 seconds left here. And this is just high drama. You can. We're still trying to confirm everything that's happened here, but I will say, this is what an innocent person does. An innocent person, when they're accused of murder, they get in their car and they run away from the cops. That's what an innocent person does, so, common sense and logic is on OJ's side here. I mean, the court of public opinion, he's obviously innocent. As the police are trying another boxing maneuver, I guess, situation here, I'm not sure. But we'll see if the police can have a good turn 8. and they have a good turn 8, but then let's see what they can do here in turn 9. They'll probably try to put OJ up into the wall, but no, the police got loose in that final turn, and OJ is going to come around and get away from the police. Folks, we're not sure how this is going to end. The police are closing in on him here now, though, and I just heard they are going to attempt a pit maneuver to bring this chase to an end. The world class. They pull a pit maneuver. That's a 1040 something or TVI.
All right, yeah, I wanted to win. That. Couldn't get it done though. With I messed up that final turn. I choked. I was nervous. I basically didn't want to throw my race away, and I just being on a road course. Not on a road course that much. I don't know exactly how they handle each turn. and I was kind of playing it safe, but I think that was the right way to play it. Yeah, the big DNF was Jesus here, P39. Where'd Abe Lincoln? Abe Lincoln finished P20. Sanford and Son P22. Those are the big points names. Sig Hansen though, P5. And I actually already looked at this because I was curious. Abe Lincoln's still going to be in the points lead. John Smith's going to be in third place, 86 points behind. Tango, I'm going to be 472 points behind with, what do we got? 11 races to go. I got to gain 40 points a race on the leader. And I gained 70-some points on Abraham Lincoln this race, but Abe Lincoln isn't going to be running P20 every race. So, I mean, we have to keep our eyes on Abe Lincoln until somebody else. Like he's our big nemesis right now down the stretch. But yeah, that was fun. Especially with that was another frustratingly good difficulty. And I just can't wait to really dig in and make. I can feel myself getting faster at the end of the run. A combination of just running enough road course laps that I feel more comfortable, plus that those cars end up taking on some tire wear near the end anyway. But yeah, that's it. Some great tracks coming up. We got Michigan, Bristol, Darlington, and Richmond coming up. Michigan, I'm good there. Bristol, if I can start mid-pack, we can have something fun there. Darlington, Ricky Rudd won at Darlington, and I had a good Darlington earlier this season. Top 10 finish. And then Richmond, that was a top 10 finish too. So things are looking good here for Tango. Just need Abe Lincoln to fall a little bit. But all right, hey, thanks for watching.